Hello everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're all good and well. I'm going to be using the gold foil tarot, and I will put some of my very own flower guidance spiritual cards at the end to give you that final message as well. I was kind of feeling crossroad kind of energy, feeling stuck. 2 is the number here, so it could be stuck between two ideas, 2 people, 2 situations, but 2 is the key here, and it's a very unbalanced kind of feeling. That's what I'm getting. Some of you could be juggling financially here as well, could be juggling between your head and heart kind of feeling, but it's very uncomfortable feeling that I'm picking up on at the moment. Now, I don't feel it's anything majorly life-threatening or anything like that, but it's kind of like you need to make a choice and decision for you. This is you needing to step back to really think about what you want or how you want things to pan out. It's kind of like looking at the bigger picture and looking at where you've come from and where you are now and what you need to do next. It's that kind of stagnation that we're talking about. I am seeing also a lot of worry, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights with this as well. But it can be changed and altered by your choices and decisions. It can be that little bit easier if you trust your intuition guiding you. Now, some of you are just wanting to get away, plan an escape, go away, planning to do whatever you need to do, take a break of some kind. But again, you're contemplating it. It's kind of like and ahhing kind of feeling. Some of you, I feel like you need to get near water to gain that clarity and that grounding, but also energy cleansing that goes with it as well. Some of you may be taking fishing trips or taking a break along the beach, or, you know, just taking time out here so that you can see straight, so you can think straight, see straight, you know, all of the above basically. Because at the moment, what it seems to be doing is just robbing you of your time, effort, energy, maybe even money as well, by sitting there in limbo land. It's not doing you any good. So we need some form of movement to kick off, to get things moving and flowing again. It just feels very off balance. So that's kind of the energy that I was feeling at the moment. Now they're showing me, and again, I haven't even pulled the cards yet, but they're showing me the Magician. But this goes with the energies within to show you that you have got the skills, the power, the knowledge, the wisdom, the courage within to deal with every scenario and situation that you face. But it's also about you breaking cycles, habit, toxic ways, toxic thinking, that never-ending cycle that you just can't seem to get out of or break free from. It is time for you to kind of bring out that strength that you don't feel that you have. And it is about facing a few of your fears as well at the same time. Some of you are asking as well, with that Magician card, some of you are actually asking for change, asking for things to be different. You are manifesting in the background, but again, if you're manifesting the hell out of something, but you're not taking steps towards those gut feelings, which are helping you guide towards that wish fulfillment or whatever it is you're setting out for, then it's not going to happen. You've got to take steps. Got to take steps. We've got the little devil on the shoulder here as well, which is saying, if I stay put, something's got to give, something's got to change all by itself. If I carry on with what I'm doing, it's what I know, it's what I don't like the unknown. And it's keeping you tied and bound to that energy. Some of you are looking towards drink, alcohol, food, sexual addictions. But again, stuck in that same negative cycle of thinking and the patterns related to it as well, which are also holding you back. But communication is a big key here as well. I do need to say that. It's funny how I've drawn these cards and they're all blue to do with communication as well. It's about seeing the truth, knowing the truth, and following that truth. It really is. Let's just see what we've got for you guys anyhow. Let's see through the tarot. I was feeling sleepless nights a little bit. Yeah. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is work, 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 work. This is putting in the hard work and effort as well into the right areas of your life, not just focusing on one particular thing. It's about bringing in that balance. And, you know, if you're thinking about relationships, that's all you're thinking about. If you're thinking about work, that's all you're thinking about. There's no in between. There's nothing else. It's all one way kind of thinking and acting here. And someone's got to give at some point. Got to give. Some of you are distracting yourselves from the obvious as well. So some of you are maybe getting up, going to work to avoid whatever you've got to face at home. It could be the case. But it's putting all those skills that you do have into one, and it's bringing in the balance all around for you. You're a master at what you do, but when it comes to something close, matters of the heart, or whatever it is you're dealing with, it kind of goes to mush. You could be sitting there waiting for an offer or opportunity to present itself. This is why I'm saying you're sitting there waiting. You're manifesting behind the scenes, but you're not acting upon anything here. This is you weighing up your options, weighing up your choices, looking at what you've got right in front of you, but contemplating change, major change. Because there's this one thing that's coming out of the blue, and maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but you're manifesting it. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying is there's a helping hand there from the universe, from source, basically showing you that in order to gain your stability and security, you need to stop being stubborn, and you need to face whatever you're facing and literally appreciate what you've got, but you're after something that's missing. And you will only gain that by listening and trusting. But you're avoiding, and there's stubbornness there as well. You're just sitting and you're staying put. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. Now, whether this is to do with some form of relationship, it could be the case. Because these are both offers of love, kindness. Could be relationship as well. It could be emotional support. But it does also feel very overwhelming at the moment, which is why I feel like you're avoiding whatever you're facing at the moment. There is just something that's being given to you, being handed over to you, or even waiting to step onto your pathway. But because you're in this frame of mind and you're sitting there waiting, there's love around you, there's support around you, there's kindness, there's something good, there's something positive there, but you're not happy. You're not happy. You're either wanting more, or you're wanting change. You're wanting something different anyhow. The Ace of Cups is overwhelming, which is why I was picking up on sleepless nights as well. There's anxiety there. There's kind of, I'm seeing smoking here. I'm seeing drinking. I'm seeing all stress-related kind of habits as such. But there's a lot of stubbornness here. A lot of stubbornness. Now we got a Judgment card come out as well for you guys. Now this card says to me you need to surrender to all your worries, your stresses, your strains, etc. They've listened to you. They've heard you. They've heard you asking. They've heard you. Whatever you're manifesting, they're offering you a chance, an opportunity. You've got it right in front of you, but you're not accepting it. You're not accepting it because you think there's something bigger or better, or you don't know what you want. I really don't feel you know what you want at the end of the day. Something's being given to you, handed on a plate that feels really good, really positive, but it's not everything for you for whatever reason. And you're really trying to make something work here. Really, really putting in a lot of hard work and effort to make something work, but it's not feeling right for whatever reason. And this is where you're feeling the pressures. So with the Judgment card, whoops, it feels like everything's falling apart. And that's what it feels like. But it's not. They're saying to you, Spirit, the universe is saying to you, surrender, let it go. We've got you. We're answering your prayers. We're protecting and loving you. You really, really don't need to worry about anything. You don't need to worry about what people are going to say, what people are going to do. But you could also be judging other people as well. You could be I don't know why I'm seeing an England flag here as well. I just need to bring that through. But there's some form of, you need to surrender to everything that you're carrying here. Judgment is the universe making that judgment call for you. They're there, they're supporting you, they're loving you, they're bringing in the kindness, you know, everything positive to help you turn this around. And they're fully in charge and they're fully aware of what's going on. And they're giving something to you on a plate. But you're sitting there going, I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it. There's something else or someone else. I don't know if this is right. And you're not trusting your gut. And you're putting in a lot of hard work and effort, but I don't feel it's making you happy. You've got to think of you and your own happiness here more than anything. And you've got to surrender to what's no longer working for you at the end of the day. By clinging on to something that's not working. If it's imbalanced, it's imbalanced. You're not complete. You're not whole yet. You're really not. Let's just see. We've got the Queen of Cups. Now this is a very intuitive person. We could be talking about a mother figure. We could be talking about someone kind, caring, giving. Would give you absolutely anything under the sun to make you happy. Would look after you. Would care for you. Would appreciate you no matter what you're going through. Amazing support in every level. Very spiritual, very with it. Would give you the world. And I feel like someone here is offering you everything. Absolutely everything. But you're not accepting it. You're not accepting it. Again, if you're not feeling it, you've got to go with that gut feeling at the end of the day. For whatever reason, whatever's missing here, only you can answer that. Only you can answer that. But again, it's got to be equal, give and take. If you're not feeling it, but somebody else is putting in the energy and effort, then again, it's imbalanced and you need to talk. There's no communication here. Let's just see with that Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're at this crossroads of what to do. You've got blocks going on. You could have blocks going on with your work, career, financial side of it because of everything that you're carrying here as well. You're kind of at the crossroads, which is what I said. You've got to bring in some form of balance here no matter what. You've got to work together as a team. You've got to talk, you've got to communicate, because you're manifesting away of what you want, someone's willing to give you everything that you're asking for, but you're not accepting it for whatever reason. Maybe you're waiting for another offer or opportunity to come in here as well. It could be the case. And maybe your mind is elsewhere because of it. So until you make a conscious choice and decision here, like I said, you can really help yourself, but you've got to communicate. You've got to speak. So with that Four of Cups, let's just see. Whoops. We've got the King of Wands. Yeah, you need to act upon it. You need to decide what you want and clearly take steps. Be in charge of your feelings, your emotions. There is just something more that you're after, and I don't feel as if you know what you want. And so you, again, there's no judgment here, but there could be some games being played. You might be pretending that you're happy, pretending that everything's all right, and pretending that this is good, it's working. I don't feel there's any malicious activity going on here or behavior or anything like that. I just feel like someone's stuck in knowing what they want and how to get it. But something somewhere along the line, you got to pull yourself together and take steps as to what you really want. To regain your stability, your security, your happiness, your abundance. Someone's daydreaming here quite a bit. They really, really are. Yeah. This is what you want. You want that 10 of Cups. You want that happiness. You want that happy ever after. You want to be singing, dancing, celebrating life. You know, you want it all. It's that but. Yeah. I feel you will make a choice and decision here, and in fact, I feel like you will move on. I feel like you will move on, but you're thinking about moving on at the moment. There's no action yet, but I do feel you will take steps as in letting something go by dismissing it for whatever reason. But I think that you're worried about what other people are going to say or how they're going to act or react or what they're going to do, that kind of feeling. But I'm saying there is love here. But you've got to clearly decide what you want. Let's just see with that Queen of Cups. What's going on with that? I just feel like something's being handed to you on a plate. It really is. Now the Queen of Cups wants it all. But if she's not going to get it all, she'll put some strong, firm boundaries in place. And she will not put up with anybody messing her about. She won't. She will not be afraid to show her feelings and emotions. And stand up for herself. That is kind of what I'm seeing. She's a queen. Queen on many levels. A queen on many levels. So I feel with this week, you're going to have to make some choices and decisions to help you move on, move forward. There is an offer there on the table of love. There really is. But it's got to be equal. If it's not working on both sides of things, then you guys need to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Let's see what the flower cards say for you guys as well. You've got to surrender now. You've got to trust in the universe guiding you, because they're fully in charge here. We've got the Chariot and we've got Judgment. So a judgment call will be made to help you move on, move forward. But I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy. And like I say, I feel like you could be distracting yourself with work, career, finances, that kind of thing, to distract you from whatever you need to take steps on. Yeah. But what it's actually doing is slowing you down. It's not, you know, it's keeping you in at that crossroads level. It's not allowing you to move on. The only way you're going to move forward is by making a choice and decision here about what you want. Let's just see. Blessings are coming. They are coming. So again, this is like wish fulfillment. This is miracles happening around you. The unexpected happening around you. But that's only when you trust your gut on what you need to do here more than anything. But you've got to have faith as well at the same time that things are going to work out fine for you. You've got to work through some healing. You've got to let go of your addictions. You've got to start trusting in yourself and the universe to help you heal and move forward here the best way you know how. No more games, no more going around in circles. Seriously, you've been asking for change and it's coming, but you're resistant on the unknown. Lessons. Life lessons here. There we go. Face your fear. You've got to do what you've got to do. And if that means upsetting someone to move on, to move forward, even, you know, I don't feel anything bad like arguments, disagreements or anything like that. It's open, honest, truthful steps in the nicest way possible, because that's when a wish fulfillment comes in for you. Spirit are listening. They're answering your prayers for you. But what you're doing at the moment, you're standing your ground because you just don't know what to do and you're very ungrounded. And again, another sign to say, look, the angels have heard your prayers. They really have. There's a new home on the horizon here as well for somebody. So somebody will be packing up, leaving. But I also see blessings as in children in this whole scenario situation as well. There could be a pregnancy here as well for somebody, because I've got a positive in that Ace of Cups and with the Ten of Cups underneath that. So there could be news of a pregnancy, which could be kind of like overwhelming for somebody as well, unexpected. And that's when 3 goes into 4 of Cups as well. So there could be 3 children already and a 4th one on the way. It doesn't have to be for everybody, like I say, just keep that open mind. But we certainly got a very strong, kind, caring, giving person here, and somebody else who's very unsure about what they want or where they want to go with this. But only you can make that judgment call, but there will be a judgment call made. There really will. It's a spiritual awakening. They're saying keep your faith. Keep your faith. Let go of your worries, stresses, strains to help you to move on, move forward in a lighter, brighter kind of way. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for you guys for this week. Quite emotional. Emotional ties, but emotional things that you guys are facing. You know, when something doesn't work, no matter how good or nice it is, if it's just not right, it's just not right. You've got to go with it. You've got to go with how you feel at the end of the day. And you cannot stay in a situation if you're unhappy, even if it is going to upset somebody else. And again, if we're talking about work, career side of things, again, things may be a halt, a stop here, but there's a contract that's coming in it could involve, there's some good news over legalities and paperwork and signing of things as well. There could be work abroad here as well, but there's certainly somebody that's going to push things in that right direction for you. So you'll be contemplating on taking some form of offer here anyhow, but it feels good, it feels right at the end of the day. But again, it's whatever you've asked for and work and what you're working towards. It really is. But blocks are going to be removed anyhow, and things are going to start speeding up around you once you take steps, take action in regards to that. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I wish you the very best of luck, but take care, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.